So would you like to almost tell people, what it is?
Okay. Care, the inspiration behind Care Cop came when I had my baby. I was an old mum. I was 42. Pretty much sought after. She was 6 weeks premature. So when she was about 6 months old and she started getting really active in her cot and she would bump herself on the solid surfaces or get her arms and legs stuck in the cot bars, I began to worry naturally about her injuring herself, and I got cot bumpers and small print on the cot bumpers. I never read small print, but for some reason, when you have a child, you become super alert to everything. Read the small print and it referred to a danger of strangulation and suffocation. And I just thought, absolutely no way. I can't believe that we're putting our babies to sleep in what are essentially unsafe places. So it just really surprised me. But that night I sat down, I got a needle and thread, ripped up a tea towel, and I made a model of what I wanted a cot bed to look like. And that was 11 years ago.
Wow.
And I've been on a mission since then to actually bring Care Cop to market.
But I think one of the things that I love is that it's both from a business strategy point of view, it's based on a real, genuine need, but also behind it, there's a genuine vision, passion, and mission to make a change. It's not just
Yeah,
make money.
exactly. Yeah.
And actually, but because of that, it's also obviously on this, we can't show the prototype, but it's a really nice piece of kit as well. So the point is, it's not just something which is functional, but isn't desirable. But actually, I rarely get it. And then do you have any other stats about when, child injuries, that kind of thing?
I did. It's quite interesting because once you become aware that there are issues, and naturally you speak to other parents at the preschool gates and what have you, and everybody seems to experience some sort of injury with the child, but it just seems to be accepted. Oh, she bumped her head, she won't do it again. I'm like, it doesn't quite work like that. And I did a freedom of information request to the hospitals, trusts up and down the land, and it transpires that on average, there are between 10 and 50 admissions to hospitals with injuries attributed to cot and crib. And to me, one is just one too many.
Yeah.
So, quite clearly there is a problem. And I've done some further research with a baby sleep consultant based at Harley Street, and their consumer audience, they basically said about 80% of them had had some issues with their cots. So, it's a real problem. And as I say, even a minor bruise to me is one too many.
But no, you are right that, one injury is too many. And then likewise, I can almost imagine just being a parent and something happening, it would be absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's a frightening prospect, and to the point that I would put my daughter to sleep in a travel cot because they are essentially soft-sided and breathable, but they're not robust. They look quite good in a tent for a little camping holiday, but not as a permanent place for your child to sleep. So it worked for a while, but not as a solution, and it wouldn't be a permanent solution. Yeah.